Stop waiting for approval. Stop sitting on your dream. Stop silencing your voice. Stop dimming your light because you think someone else needs to nod their head, clap their hands, or sign off on your destiny before you can live it. Life is not waiting for you to be approved. The world is moving forward, every second ticking, every day passing. And while you hesitate, while you look left and right, wondering what others will think, opportunities are slipping through your fingers. This is the truth. The people you're waiting on are often too busy waiting on someone else to give them approval too. So what does that mean? It means you might spend your entire life in a line that never moves. And the tragedy is, you could have walked out of that line at any time and started living. You see, when you wait for approval, you give away your power. You hand over your authority to live your own life, and you place it in the hands of people who might not even understand your vision, who might not even want you to succeed, or worse, who don't care. The question is, why should they? Why should they validate what only you were born to see? Your dream was not placed in their heart. Your vision was not whispered in their ear. It was given to you, entrusted to you. And if you spend your days begging for permission, you're not just betraying yourself. You're betraying the very gift that was placed inside of you. When you were a child, you didn't ask for approval to dream. You didn't ask if it was okay to imagine, to pretend, to create worlds inside your mind. That came naturally. You played, you expressed, you believed. But somewhere along the line, the world started training you to seek permission. Maybe it was school, maybe it was family, maybe it was society whispering that you needed to fit in, that you needed to color inside the lines, that you needed to wait for someone to say, "Now you're good enough." But let me tell you something. You were good enough the moment you started breathing. You were born with enough. You were born worthy. And no amount of waiting on someone else will ever make you more worthy than you already are. Stop waiting for the applause. The applause will come, but only after you move. The crowd doesn't cheer for someone sitting still. They cheer for the runner breaking the tape. They cheer for the fighter who refuses to stay down. They cheer for the dreamer who makes the impossible real. But before the world claps for you, you have to clap for yourself. You have to believe in your own sound, your own rhythm, your own path. When no one else claps, will you clap? When no one else believes, will you believe? When no one else approves, will you still rise? That's the test, and that's the door. The truth is, nobody is coming to hand you the green light. If you wait for everyone to approve, you'll never leave the starting line. Your family may not understand. Your friends may not get it. Strangers may laugh, and that's okay. Because greatness never looks normal at first. Greatness always looks crazy until it works. Think of the inventors, the pioneers, the leaders who changed history. They weren't waiting for someone to give them a gold star before they acted. They were moving forward even when people doubted them, even when people rejected them, even when they had nothing but belief in themselves. And that's what you need, belief. Not borrowed belief, not secondhand validation, but inner conviction that says, "I'm moving no matter what." The moment you own that, you become unstoppable. Because people can take away their approval, but they can't take away your will. They can doubt you, but they can't silence your grind. They can walk away, but they can't stop your movement unless you let them. Think about it. How many dreams are buried in the graveyard because someone was too afraid to move without approval? How many voices were never heard because the person holding the message was waiting for someone to say, "Now is the time"? How many talents went unused because the world told them it wasn't valuable? And yet the people who did step forward, who did stop waiting, they created history, they inspired generations, they built legacies that still live today. The difference wasn't that they had more talent, more opportunity, or more support. The difference was that they stopped waiting for permission. Action creates freedom. The second you act, the second you step forward, you create momentum. And momentum is powerful. It doesn't matter how small the first step is. It doesn't matter how shaky your hands are or how loud your fears are. What matters is that you move, because once you move, the energy shifts. Once you move, clarity comes. Once you move, doors open. But if you wait, nothing happens. Waiting kills more dreams than failure ever will. So what if they don't approve? So what if they laugh? So what if they say, "You're not ready, not qualified, not worthy"? They don't live your life. They don't walk in your shoes. They don't carry your calling. Stop giving them the power to dictate what you do with your one chance at life. Understand this: approval is a prison, and action is the key. The moment you stop needing someone to agree, you set yourself free. But freedom doesn't come easy. It requires discipline. It requires self-mastery. Because if you don't control your mind, the voices of doubt and fear will control you. If you don't train your emotions, every criticism will break you, every rejection will crush you, every silence will discourage you. Self-mastery means you become your own anchor. It means no matter what storm comes, no matter what people say, you hold your ground. It means you stop waiting for them to fuel you because you've already built your own fire. That's what growth is. Becoming your own source. When you control your mind, when you master your emotions, when you learn to encourage yourself, you no longer need permission. You no longer chase approval. You no longer beg for validation. You live, you move, you rise, you become. And the beautiful part is this: when you stop needing approval, the same people who doubted you will one day look to you for inspiration. But don't do it for them. Don't do it for applause. Don't do it for likes. Don't do it for recognition. Do it because your life matters. Do it because your vision is worth living. Do it because you were born to express, to create, to serve, to shine. Approval is temporary, but purpose is eternal. Ask yourself, how much longer will you wait? How much longer will you silence yourself? How much longer will you hold back? Time is not waiting for you. Tomorrow is not promised. You have today. You have this moment. And the question is, will you live it waiting, or will you live it moving? The world doesn't need another person playing small. The world doesn't need another dream left behind. The world doesn't need another talent wasted in the shadows. The world needs you. Not the version of you that has been filtered and approved by others, but the raw, authentic, powerful you that has been waiting to break free. Stop waiting for approval, because the longer you wait, the more you teach yourself that you are not enough. Every time you hesitate, you reinforce the lie that you need someone else to validate you. But every time you move without approval, you build the truth that you are enough. That's how confidence is built. That's how resilience is forged. That's how destiny is fulfilled. Yes, it will be hard. Yes, you will feel resistance. Yes, you will face rejection. But rejection is not the end. It is the sign that you are moving. Approval may feel safe, but it's a cage. Freedom may feel scary, but it's where life begins. So stop waiting. Take the step. Write the book. Start the business. Speak the truth. Share the idea. Live the dream. Don't let them hold the pen to your story. Don't let them decide if you're worthy to begin. Your life is too precious to leave on pause. This is your moment. This is your time. Don't wait for the world to approve it. Approve it yourself. Say yes to yourself. Say yes to your dream. Say yes to your purpose. And then act on it with everything you have. Because the only permission slip you'll ever need has already been written. It's written in your heartbeat, in your breath, in your existence. You are here, and that is enough. Stop waiting for approval. Live now, move now, rise now. The world is waiting, but it's not waiting to approve you. It's waiting to be changed by you.